this is one of the area where my story comes in. It took me 7 years before having a child. And in fact, you get to a point, you know, you live in an Africa where you get married, everybody expects you to have a child. I started researching. And one of the things that I needed to do was to boost my sperm counts, or to make sure that I can have a very good fertility. And it happened that Moringa was very new. I started farming before going into this because I started researching about the benefits when I was looking for a child, and realized that Moringa is very good with other herbs. I felt like as a farmer, then I can add Moringa to what I do.
One of the biggest challenges for farmers is marketing or selling their produce. Let me introduce you to a platform that allows you to sell, market, and even share your harvest dates to book buyers in advance. Registration takes less than 30 seconds. It's free and it gives farmers direct access to buyers. That means you get to control your prices. You can check the link in the description for the website and registration instructions, or watch this video to the end. I'll walk you through the registration process. Now, back to the video.
I'm still here at Agrotech Fair 2026. I just met Mr. Joseph Kwami. Duku. Wow. Okay, so can you tell us what are your products? Or first of all, introduce yourself to us.
I'm Joseph Kwami Duku. As I said, I'm into Moringa and honey production.
Okay.
And also we help people who want to set up beekeeping farm. So basically that's what we do. So anything about Moringa, from Moringa powder to Moringa tea, and anything that goes with honey, produced with honey and beekeeping, we are there.
Wow, that's like some healthy option of food. The Moringa tea, I've heard of it before. What are some of the benefits?
As you can see from the background, it makes it easy. Moringa has a lot of nutritional value.
Okay.
And it's unfortunate that many people have heard of Moringa, but they don't know the benefits. It's basically a dietary supplement.
Okay.
There are a lot of nutrients we lack in our food that we eat.
Okay.
And Moringa provide that sort of supplementary to what we eat. So in our day-to-day food, it is very good that we add Moringa. And as you can see here, it boosts energy very well. It gives a lot of nutrition that we lack in the body. It provides all of that. It's also very good with antioxidant, very strong antioxidant property.
Okay.
You know, the body sometimes, for some reasons, infected with a lot of diseases.
Okay.
And if you have antioxidants in the body, it helps what? Fight some of these diseases.
Okay.
It also helps promote normal blood sugar,
Okay.
as well as also stimulate sex and also fertility. And this is one of the area where my story comes in. It took me 7 years before having a child. And in fact, it gets to a point, you know, you live in an Africa where you get married, everybody expects you to have a child. And for 7 years, myself and my wife has to pray for a miracle. And you know, when that happens, you will not want to sit. You would want to seek for alternative medicine that can help. And I remember going to hospitals and seeking for medication. And as I was doing that and praying to God, the third thing I was doing to seek for herbs that can help. And as you know, the internet is there for all of us. I started researching. And one of the things that I needed to do was to boost my sperm counts, or to make sure that I can have a very good fertility. And it happened that Moringa was very good. Moringa coupled with other herbs like ginger, garlic, lemon, you know, it was very good. To those, if you can put my number out there, those who would want to have a recipe as in what they can do with Moringa powder, so that they can get the full benefit, as I utilize that herbs to help boost my fertility.
Okay.
And also the other ways you can use Moringa with your smoothie, with your porridge, anything that is liquid, you can take Moringa with it.
Okay.
So that day to day you can. Then also we have what we call the Moringa tea, where you can take it with the hot water.
No, we can pick down one of this. Is the Moringa tea, right?
This is the Moringa tea.
Okay.
Exactly. And that's the Moringa powder.
Moringa tea, Moringa powder.
Moringa powder.
Okay. So
how much? So This one, we have it in sizes, but this particular pouch is 99.
99, okay.
Any of them, this also is 99.
Okay.
And we have the honey.
Okay.
You can bring the small one.
I love the packaging, eh? I love the packaging.
And one interesting thing is, if you take moringa with honey, as we all know, moringa it fights a lot of or reduces a lot of blood pressure, aids in weight loss, provide antioxidant. That is honey I'm talking about.
Okay.
Boost immunity, improve skins, control respiratory disorders. You know, many of our mothers, when we are having cold, especially with children, they have to what. But it's not good for children under 1 year though.
Okay.
But if you do the recipe with ginger, it helps with a lot of cold or any of the respiratory diseases or illness.
Okay.
And also it prevents tooth decay, lower a lot of some of the cholesterol we have. And also honey helps treat wounds.
Okay.
And it also helps in cough and other sore throats. And also it helps aid in those with asthmatic water.
Okay.
That is for honey. But if you combine these two, my brother, that is daily health for you.
Wow, that's nice. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this almost a decade.
Almost a decade.
Yeah, but what made me, I've started farming before going into this.
Okay.
Because I started researching about the benefits when I was looking for a child.
Yeah.
And realized that moringa is very good with other herbs. I felt like, as a farmer, then I can add moringa to what I do. Because I was considering animal farming then. Then realized that the people I was sharing the recipe with felt like, where can I get pure honey? Where can I get moringa? Because many of them, they get moringa at the backyard of other people's houses. Yeah. And they felt that how sustainable that is. Yeah. And they would want to have a reliable source. And I said, then I can incorporate moringa to my farm. And we are in central region. Okay. So we started doing that together. And one unique thing too about our honey is that the bees feed on the moringa nectar, which is very nutritious. Okay. So it helps, you know. So if you take moringa and honey, it's like a nutrition powerhouse or a superfood for your health.
So these ones are all from your farms?
Yeah, from our farms, yes. So if you need moringa and honey, we are the go-to place.
Wow. We are going to keep this very short because we are still talking to other people. I would want to come and visit you on your farm and have a proper interview. But for now, if you can share your number with the viewers, if they need the moringa powder, if they need the honey, if you have any other thing you'd want to share for people to know about your products, you can feel free and do that. But before then, this particular episode is sponsored by www.afoamdirect.com. Afoamdirect.com is a platform that allows farmers to connect directly to buyers. So you can just register, take pictures of your farm product or your farm, put it on the platform, and then buyers will contact you directly. No middleman issues. Yes, so you can go now and then register and start selling. Yes.
And I love what your organization is really doing. You know, many a times because of middlemen, many of the farmers don't get full benefit of what they do.
Yeah.
And with this initiative, I believe if done very well, will help a lot of farmers cut off the middlemen, who more or less they were to help, but rather end up exploiting many of the farmers. Yes. It makes it very hard to get to the. Okay, so you can get our product from He Lives Farms, and we are located. Currently, we are in most of the shopping malls, especially Palace Mall. You can get our product there, or contact us directly on 0243 779468 or 020 90 50 573. We are also located at Wager Junction. Any quantity you need, as far as moringa is concerned, we will be able to supply you. And also, if you need pure honey, you know, many people today don't trust the honey in the market. Yeah. But if you want to, you know, use honey for medicine or for any medicinal purpose, you'd want to trust the source. And here we are not many people who buy the honey and package it. We farm it ourselves. And we do sustainable beekeeping. So you are rest assured that the honey you are sourcing is from the right source. And the last thing I would say is that we need to take care of our health. You see, health is now the only wealth we have. Without it, there's nothing we can do. So if you truly want to live the African dream, I encourage you to make sure that you take care of your health. And I recommend moringa powder and tea together with honey for you.
All right. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you very much.
It was nice meeting you.
Farm Direct is a website that gives farmers and buyers direct market access to meet and trade with fewer middlemen involved. To register as a farmer, go to your browser and type thefoamdirect.com. In the top right corner, click the 3 lines, then scroll down and click Register as Farmer. Fill in your farm name, town or city, region, and a description of your farm. The description is very important. Here you can include some of your best practices, how long you've been farming, and how good your produce is. Then choose the type of produce you grow, whether vegetables, fruits, grains, or livestock. You can select more than one. Next, enter your email, phone number, and password. After that, go to your email to confirm your account, then return to the site and log in. You are now a registered farmer on the platform and can start selling. In your account, you'll see the dashboard summary, which shows your new inquiries, orders placed, orders confirmed, and your rating. Below that, you'll find your badges. These are earned by fulfilling orders. Scroll down and you'll see the photos section. It's important to upload original photos so your profile looks authentic and attractive to buyers. In the Add New Listing section, this is where you add your produce. Start with the item name, for example, tomatoes, chicken, or rice. Then select the category, whether vegetables, livestock, or grains. Next, write a description with some details about your produce. Add your price, then choose the units, whether kg, crate, or sack. Here you can also state the quantity available. In the grade section, you can indicate your crop grade, considering size, freshness, and other factors. The harvest window is where you can state when your produce will be ready. Or if it's not yet available, you can share a projected date for buyers to note. Upload a produce image, and if you have any certifications, you can add those as well. This is optional. You can also include a video link of your farm or produce, whether from YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook. Finally, click Add Listing and you are good to go, ready to meet a buyer.